Sir, please unmute yourself, sir.
I beg to differ with certain propositions which have been made by your very esteemed participants in this. It is not an insurmountable problem that the youth of Kashmir have gone forever, and it is a totally hopeless situation. I think there is tremendous hope, and we can make a turnaround. The issue is, where have we made an initiative to engage with the youth, right? If you're only using a kinetic and a muscular approach to deal with them, then you'll never be able to bring about a change. Now look at, if you are a student in Jammu and Kashmir and for 8 or 10 months, when you have been deprived of 4G and you've not been able to appear in competitive exams, you have limited access to education and so many other things. Or if in Indian universities, a youth has been dealt with a certain manner, right? So therefore, that alienation is going to only grow. We as important citizens of India, it is our responsibility that we go for a dialogue. And its dialogue is not by social scientists or ABCD. It's not an academic problem. They can help the government of the day. The whole initiative has to come from the government of the day and engage with these people. And where do you make a beginning with? There are a number of right-minded youth there. There are people who are studying in universities and colleges in Delhi, around, and many other places. Pick up some of these people, go into a rational dialogue with them, reason out things with them, let them be an ambassadors or catalysts of change. They will go back to their own society and there would be a dialogue of rationalization. Do not expect a change to come about overnight. It's a problem which has been festering for the last 4 decades. So we have to have patience and wait for another decade of this transformation to come about. I do not think the problem is of further bifurcating Jammu and Kashmir between Jammu and Kashmir. The two regions are totally intertwined in terms of your trade, your people-to-people contact. Therefore, you would create more polarization and more divisions of this state, right? And therefore, there would be more problems by taking recourse to these kind of actions. The issue today is that let the political process take root, complement that with good governance and good development there, ease out whatever restrictions you have imposed, isolate the people who are trouble creators like Hurriyat and many other things, and wait and use a totally patient approach. And I'm sure with the passage of time, once the political process, the genuine political process had gained roots and an alternate leadership of sorts has emerged, with the passage of time, with the restoration of the statehood, I think we would be on the back to on the road of recovery, and we would be able to assimilate the state as part and parcel of the Indian Union.
May I intervene? Hello?
Okay.
I want to rebut Mr. B.K. Sharma.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Deepan, can I have a word?
Yeah, please, sir, please. Your kindly adjust your camera, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better, sir.
Okay. The contention that the youth of Kashmir have not been properly dealt with. We have not engaged with them. I do not know whether the learned members of this panel had an occasion to deal with the youth of the Kashmir. I, from 1965 to 1968, was a lecturer at Srinagar Engineering College. The behavior pattern of the youth at that time and today is the difference. Their feelings at that time were passive. And today they are more active. At that time, they could not wield a gun. But that time also, in the regional engineering college, NIT, every time the match between India and Pakistan was played, whether hockey or cricket, there were bloody clashes between them. And more than half of the time, the college used to be closed. And coming to the youth, one of my class fellows from my college days in Jammu, a person from Bhadrawa, you will be surprised to know, in 1965 when the infiltration took place, that gentleman was supposed to take as administrator of Srinagar in case the infiltrators would have succeeded. I used to have a very long talks with him about the futility of his mission, but of no way. Of course, he was frustrated because, according to him, the Kashmiri youths deceived him and they did not come out in favor of the infiltrators. And of course, he was so frustrated, I need not go into the details what happened, and he left Kashmir and went to UK. And from secondary sources, I knew that he perhaps was employed by the High Commission of Pakistan in UK.
Oh, just Vijay.
Yes, sir.
I need to come in.
Please, sir, please, all yours. Please.
Yeah. I belong to Jammu and Kashmir, and I have lost 4 of my blood relations in Bhadrawa and Kishtwar area to terrorist bullets. My home, my land, my people still live there, and I visit every year. Now, we have to first accept, I'm not, and I have fought in militancy in Poonch, Rajouri, so I know both sides of the fence. And I'm not a person who's just from some armchair kind of a tactician. I've been brought up in the midst of Kashmiri spirit, and I have seen militancy, and we have paid with blood. The point is, if you accept that India is part and parcel of Indian Union, Kashmir is part and parcel of Indian Union, then we cannot permit Kashmir to fritter away from India. You cannot permit this degeneration to further deepen and look at it as a hopeless situation. We have to make initiative. You have to reach out. If you don't reach out, this problem is there to stay in perpetuity. And therefore, engagement with the youth, no matter how hostile they are, I think that is the only way forward, and I think we should attempt that. If we give up on that, then Kashmir is gone. Psychologically, it is gone forever.
May we have a take on from Mr.
Can I come in?
Yes, sir, please, sir, please. Sir.
I want to submit that Professor Sureshji's views are too abrasive and completely, I think, not based on reality. Absolutely. If you say that the youth of Kashmir cannot be brought back, or they are totally, all are anti-India.
No, I didn't say that.
No, but that means that you want that they can't be brought back.
I didn't mean that. I said that the radical element.
No. When we are discussing, yes, right from the beginning, after Sheikh Abdullah's arrest in 1953, Bakaya Sahib and Khuda Sahib will bear me out, there has been anti-India sentiments all through. That's an established fact. But why we have in 1990, it's a different story. Bakaya Sahib has tried to evolve that situation. But I'm coming back to the youth. If we are saying that youth are totally all are anti-India, or for that matter, they are a formidable section of the youth is not with us. I agree with this Major General's view that we need an initiative to have to be taken. Why it is happening that we have always taken the people of Kashmir as a vote bank. All the political parties have taken them as a vote bank and fed with them of the idea that you are away from India. And that is how Article 370 was explained to them all through. Even though Article 370 does not mean that so. But anyway, that was how it was explained to the people of Kashmir, that we are a separate nation. And nothing from Delhi can come here. Laws or any orders or anything. If ever anything has to come, it is the money, the sops. So that idea has gone in deep into the mind of the people. So coming to the youth, if that is so, we have so many people of Kashmir, youth of Kashmir coming into central services. And this trend has picked up in last 10 years, 10, 15 years, not before that. You have people who are toppers in the IAS and the second toppers. If you see the recruitment in the paramilitary or the army, there are not many enthusiasm seen in the recruitment to these services. So it is not that Kashmir or the youth has gone. You can't be so pessimist on that issue. The need is that we must trust them, engage them. We are not trusting them. Look at the administration right now. You don't have any Kashmiri advisor to the Lieutenant Governor today. The Administrative Council doesn't have any Kashmiri advisors.
That's wrong.
Those Muslims are from Jammu. The Farooq Khan and Basir Khan are from Jammu. They are Jammu Muslims. So there's nobody. So if you can't find one Kashmiri bureaucrat or Kashmiri serviceman as to be taken as a bureaucrat, as an advisor, what we are doing? Political parties are exploiting this situation that today, Chief Secretary, DG, Chief Justice, all people heading the administration are non-Kashmiris.
That's what Mahbooba is saying.
No. Anybody that is quite. What Mahbooba says, sometimes it could be correct also. I'm not an issue of Sheikh Abdullah, Umar Abdullah, Farooq Abdullah, but there is some truth in that. So if you pick up those things and try to trust them, I think the people are there. We have contacts with them. We have served in 40 years. We still have contact with the people of Kashmir. Yeah. So the people are not that much against. But question is, all these small things are pricking them. So these things have to be addressed. As the General Sharma have said, rightly said. It's not a gone case as is being projected by the
Very
Please like and subscribe.